Hey everybody. So, Mom, since you really wanted a video of all of us, what we've been doing, I've pretty much just been growing facial hair. That's what I've been doing. It's been kind of weird because I've had over 3 weeks off from work because of a planned vacation from months and months ago. And because we were out of the country and on a flight, they decided I needed to be on a 14-day quarantine before I can go back to work. I definitely do need to shave. I need to cut my hair as well, which may seem weird, but that's gross. Anywho, mostly, well, as soon as we found out that we were going to be doing our 14-day quarantine, we ran to Home Depot and Megan just decided now is the time to do every project we ever even thought about doing. We're also eating popsicles. Lincoln made a mess with the Otter Pops, so I had to crush it up, put it in a bowl, and now he's eating it in a bowl. Hi. All right. That's for Grandma. Can you say hi, Grandma, and hey to the family?
Hi, Grandma.
All right. So, down here, I don't think we did a whole lot. The only thing we've been doing is Megan has been doing lots of puzzles, been doing some coloring. We did get some games. We ordered those before everybody lost their mind because there's just a big sale. So we were able to get some new games. So anyways, this is our nice little rack here. So we picked up a few games over the last couple of years. Thanks, Curtis. Some were suggestions from him. Some we just looked up to see if there are any more reviews. And that's what we've been doing. So we've been playing different kinds of board games. Lately, we've been playing this. This is Legacy of Dragonholt. Kind of weird little game. It's kind of a choose your own adventure, like meets Dungeon and Dragon type deal. So you create a character and use your attributes that help lead the story one way or another. But anyways, you don't need to know about that. It's pretty lame. I did build this. I saw stuff like this when I went to the board game convention. People are selling them. I haven't put a felt on the inside, but it's just a dice board, especially with Lincoln. Quite frankly, with Bree and Mason too. They like to throw dice all over the place. We've had plenty of adult friends too. So now we have a dice box, so you can roll it in there. If you throw it outside the box, I think you just lose. I think that's just how that should work. And then we have plenty of food. We were able to stock up, and when we got back, all the mess was things were just coming back, and we've had to always keep a freezer full of some different meat and things of that nature. Just good old time. Hey Mason, you want to say hi? What are you doing?
All night.
Okay, so that's what eats up some of our time. I play some different Xbox games and stuff too. So between board games and puzzles and whatnot. And then there's Megan, who's hiding in her little cave over here.
Trying to get this little laptop to work.
Oh, the old one or the new one?
The old one. Neither of them are working.
Oh, geez. So Lincoln was watching some YouTube stuff that Megan thought was hilarious because it has to do with body. And Lincoln is absolutely obsessed with body, especially the digestive tract, which is kind of funny. But while he was watching it, we don't know what he hit. And he killed our brand new flipping laptop. Well, I say brand new. It's like, from Christmas, wasn't it? Is that this year?
2 years ago.
Oh, so Christmas a couple years ago. And so now Megan's trying to fix the old laptop, which is just a giant piece of garbage. So we're good there. So I'm going to go upstairs because that's where most of my work has come in. And same with some of Megan's. Bree is up here, but I think she just got a shower and is getting dressed or whatnot. So, there you go. You want to say hi to Grandma?
Hi, Grandma.
So, see how tall she's getting? So, we measured, I think we sent the picture, so she's just over 5'4", and Mason's just under. There's probably somewhere between a quarter and a half inch difference between the two. Oh, you want to say hi too? So, so mostly what I've been doing is, in the bathrooms. So Megan really wanted to she wanted to redo the floors because if you remember, we had a crappy linoleum. It was just a pain. Can you watch out, Lincoln? I'm going to show Grandma the flooring. So if we get down, it's that nice tongue and groove stuff. So we did that, and then after I did that, Megan didn't like the old wood, and she loves painting our cabinets. So if you look at it, it matches pretty good. It's this grayish brown stuff that goes with the floor pretty good. So one of my next projects, she wants me to replace that stupid light. But it's not centered. So I'm not sure how much I really want to do it. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to do it. Also, Megan she painted all the walls in here. So it's got kind of a grayish, everything's kind of gray and browns in here and yellow. And Lincoln really wants to get in this video some more. Hey, say hi, Lincoln.
Hi.
All right, so what have you been doing during our quarantine?
My son paint.
Have you been a pain in my rear? Is that what you said? Oh, did you help Mom paint?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we go show Mom my bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay. So come on. We're gonna go in.
Let's go.
So
Okay.
it was a good and a bad. So once we did that flooring, of course we needed to do ours. And I'm not quite done with it. It's the same thing. But we haven't, let's see. So this bathroom, you can see there's no toilet. And the reason we haven't done it is, one, Megan needs to paint the bathroom before we do it. But as I replaced the wood flooring, or the flooring, that laminate, I had to open this up because they were showing some water. In the corner of our new tub, it was leaking a little bit. So I had to get in there. I siliconed it. Actually, I went and experimenting. I haven't checked it out yet. It's that flex tape. They do the spray like a paint, and it's supposed to be pretty awesome. So I sprayed all along it, so it shouldn't have any more leaks on this side. But we're gonna go inside the tub sometime during this week, and we got to remove all the caulking that was in there around the edge, because it was leaking right here, right in this corner here is really, and then a little bit on that other corner. Just on the inside. So we got to remove all this caulking, and we're going to replace it. We're definitely going to get some silicone and just silicone really deep in there, and then we'll do the gray caulking around it again. Make sure we have a good seal. Eventually, Megan wants that light fixed, but it's also, when she took it off before, it's not centered. There's big holes. So a lot of the new stuff's a little more elegant in the back, and it's just really small. So it's not, I don't know if it's going to cover the hole, and I don't know how much I really want to mess with it. And the other big fun project that I have been doing is, and I know you probably won't care so much, I've actually done a lot of different stuff because I've had to clean and rearrange. So our loft, we moved stuff. If you look, there's a big curtain across our entire back wall. And the reason is because we used to have, these bookshelves were on the side of where I had my terrariums. Well, I built, and I'll try and, oops, sorry, that was probably a weird view. But I built a terrarium rack from one side all the way to the other. And I was able to get all my big tanks that were kind of off on no man's land over here, and which I was really glad, because I had my ball python over kind of by the boys' room, but it was hard to control the temperature in there and get it up to temperature that I wanted. Being right next to the exterior light, even though with the sun coming in, it's actually really been helping heat that up and maintain a good solid temperature. My snakes have been more active because of it. I actually just fed them yesterday, which was good. The only guy that didn't eat was my ball python, but he ate like a week or two ago, so he's good.
Yeah.
I currently have 6 snakes.
6 snakes.
Yep. I have my gopher snake, which is in this big tank here.
Hello.
Yeah, and if you look right behind Lincoln's head, it was the sand. That's my hog nose. He likes to bury himself in the substrate.
Yeah.
That big tank there is where my python is. And then those are just empty over there on the sides. I don't plan on using those small tanks for much. I'm probably going to wind up just getting rid of them. I want to get a bunch of big tanks. Basically anything 30. Hey, here you go. So I want to eventually get rid of everything except probably this big one here. That's a 50. I might wind up keeping a couple of these 30, 35 gallon tanks that I have. But everything else I want to replace because all my snakes are going to wind up getting probably 5 feet-ish or bigger, except for that hog nose. But I can put him in either my 20 or the 15 gallon tank, and he could be there the rest of his life, and it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
But then up here, you can't see this little guy, but that's my little corn snake that I got. Lincoln, please don't do that. You're being rude. That Bree and I got actually in November when we went to the Reptile Expo. And then this is going to be one of my king snakes. This is my mountain king snake in here. And I've heard people call him the Cali King because it's got the bands around him, but it's pretty much just a desert king snake. It's all black, but it does have some yellow, whitish, cream colored banding around it. Not that you care that much, but you'll probably like this little guy right here. I wonder if you can see him. Oh, probably not. Oh, I can see him right there in the corner. But that's my tarantula. Last night I caught a couple of crickets and a moth for him and threw it in there. He was pretty happy about that because I haven't fed him in a while. That's a nice thing. So everything I have here, I don't have to feed every week. So if I go on vacation for 2 weeks, I don't care. It's not a big deal. I just feed them beforehand, and it's good news, okay? But that's mostly it. We do have some more projects to do. I have to actually go back to work tomorrow, which is funny because it's been so long. It's just, so I got to actually get over and, I got to go and get showered up, shave, and get ready for work tomorrow. I still don't have to put on my normal uniform because it's going to be a training day. I got to go do my spring shoot, which is a qualifying shoot. Hey, Lincoln, please stop. You've been in my video a lot. Yeah, if you want, I'll sit down. Some of my posters are kind of getting hammered. I had to take some down on this side. My tortoise poster's down there, so I might actually put him back up here. I think I could get him up there. It'll be good. I went over to Game and Fish a couple of years back, and they always have posters. So I don't know if Trust might like it. I don't know if any of the kids are really into reptiles or any of the local species, but almost at least our Game and Fish, they have free posters. You just go to one of their main offices and ask them, say, hey, do you guys have any posters? And they have tons of them. I didn't take everything. Well, I didn't put up everything. So there's a couple that I thought were unusual. But they didn't have the couple that I wanted. I wanted some that had the Gila monster. It was awesome. But there's Lincoln. You can see my poster with the snakes back there. 13 rattlesnakes in Arizona. Yay.
Yay.
I'm dying. I have corona. No, because that's the one thing that stinks is because we've been moving stuff that hasn't been moved in years. When we started doing all this work, talk about dust and gross. So all of our allergies, everybody in the house has allergies flared up, and we're all kind of been boogery and coughing and sneezing. But it's been kind of fun. Booger.
Yeah.
So, anyways, hey, that's my tum-tum.
Yeah.
So, and I've actually thought about making my own YouTube channel just to kind of do some daily stuff. Because Lincoln's awesome. Are you awesome?
Yeah.
And we do a variety of things to entertain ourselves between different types of board games, which, most people, it's funny because I'm grateful that Curtis did have me go to that board game convention a couple years ago and show me that there's a lot of cool board games out there that, you just wouldn't know it by going to Walmart or Target, even though now it's starting to get a little more mainstream. And it's funny because really one of the big games that they got it started, or at least popularized or moving in that direction, is, Settlers of Catan, which now they just changed it to Catan. But Megan and I never progressed from there, and we learned it from friends. I think it was Jamie and Rob actually who introduced it, and we loved it. And I love strategy games in general. Dude, what?
Look it.
What is up there? What is that?
Snakes.
Snakes.
Yeah.
Are they gonna bite you?
No.
Okay.
They
We're safe.
They look good.
We look good. All right. So,
That's
I don't know. Most it's just obviously I'm just selfieing this. We have not worked out hardly any, which quite frankly has been kind of good for me. My left shoulder, it was getting pretty aggravated. So hopefully I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't flare back up when I do some exercise. But I've had to kill.
Never mind.
There's a couple of exercises I've decided not to do anymore.
Never mind.
Just because of what it does to my shoulder. But I can still do my main. I need to. It feels like it's been more flexible. I've been able to do more with it. So hopefully I'll be able to get on a squat rack again and see how that feels again. Do my big three: the squat, deadlift, and bench press. We'll see. But yeah, I've been having the kids pull our weeds. Our backyard was a jungle. It was really bad. It was so bad that Megan actually decided to offer them $35 each if they would get all the weeds picked up in the backyard, at least to the point where I could spray it and just kill all the little guys. They have by the end of the day to finish that job, or else they get paid squat, because they are really big slackers. And as much as I love my kids, it is really hard to motivate them. Money doesn't seem to be a motivator. I don't understand, because when we were kids, man, if you would have offered me actual cash, I'm sure I would have jumped all over it. Are you feeling my heartbeat?
Yeah.
Oh, and you're comparing it to your heart?
Yeah.
All right. They said he's obsessed with the body and how it works, which is awesome. It's been kind of fun.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, my lungs.
Yeah, that's right. That's where your lungs are, huh?
Okay. And breathe.
We breathe into our lungs. So, anyways, it was longer than I probably anticipated. I'm sure you'll love it, Grandma.
Did you show our toilet paper?
Oh, I did not show you our toilet paper. We just have one thing of like the Costco. We actually got that probably a month ago, and we, because it went on sale. That's like the one time we go to get and it happened to have it on sale at Costco. So we actually bought a big thing of toilet paper. So we just had the one plus what we had before we brought it home, which is good because we weren't even in the country when everybody lost their flipping mind. And I still don't think the stores have much for toilet paper or water. Like when we went there before our quarantine, there's like no water and no toilet paper, which I'm like, it's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know if people expect the water supply to run out or what. But so far that's still working. It's kind of funny I'm getting pretty gray in the beard right here, especially. Like my side's not so much, but it's probably because it just doesn't grow in. It grows in all white trashy like. Yeah, I need to shave that all off today. Boo. Actually, I'm kind of glad it's getting itchy. Itchy. Actually, this morning I had to go nuts on my mustache and stuff because my nose hairs with the allergy stuff, it just was destroying my nose. I had to get in there and get all the nose hairs out, and then I had to trim all the top of my mustache because my hairs grow in every different direction. Just FYI, thought you'd want to know that. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going. The kids love reading. We have plenty of reading and stuff. And actually, the kids started doing their online school stuff here in Arizona. If you haven't known, I know everywhere's a little bit different. But Governor Ducey yesterday just declared that we won't be going back to school this year. So all the kids are doing it online, which is cool because Lincoln actually does like a video chat with the teacher and has all the kids online at a certain time, but Megan has to be there and she helps with that. What are you trying to do, buddy?
Book.
What book is that?
The Human Body book.
The Human Body book.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it. There's another book he has around here that has a picture of like the lungs. He loves looking at the lungs.
Yeah.
Kind of funny. Whoa, easy, buddy. You're like whacking me in the head.
It's the heart was there.
Yep. So,
I
don't know. Should we go downstairs and see if the kids want to talk to you at all? Maybe I should do that. Should we go downstairs to Mason and Bree? We'll make Mason pause his game.
Yes.
All right. So, well, that's fine.
Mason.
All right. So, Bree and Mason, what are you doing? You're downstairs.
You are.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to actually reverse this. Otherwise, I would turn it around. Meg, do you know how to reverse the video for Marco Polo, or just on the video deal? All I see is AFL up top. Otherwise,
camera
no,
button?
not the camera button. It doesn't have a reverse.
Okay.
I don't know. Whatever. So, do you guys have anything you want to say to Grandma?
Hi.
We love you and we're excited for your visit.
Miss ya.
All right. Eventually, I guess you'll get to visit. Hopefully, it'll all be done. We'll have the next new death virus by Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
So, what? Every year they have, like last year, wasn't it Ebola? We're all gonna die. Ebola is coming. It's like half a case. Anyways, love you. Talk to you later. Bye.